Willkommen and welcome back to a new lesson. Today we are going to talk about vergleichen or comparative. What does vergleichen mean? Well, it actually means when you are comparing two objects or two people together. And when you do so, you would need adjectives, right? So let's see how we can actually use those adjectives to compare two things together. Let's start with some basic sentences. The first one is, my brother is taller than me. So in English, you use the adjective tall and add er and then than to compare the brother with yourself. In German, you say, mein Bruder ist größer als ich. So the er part stays the same and than would be als. And yes, als also means when I was a child, als ich ein Kind war. But here, als means than. Als ich, than me. And some adjectives, not all of them, but some, would require some kind of change. In the first sentence, for example, the adjective groß would be größer, which means you add the er, but you also change o into o umlaut. Just like the second sentence. Trousers are longer than shorts. Er and then than. In German, you say, Hosen sind länger als Shorts. Länger comes from the adjective lang. You add er and you also change a into a umlaut. And then you write als. In the third sentence, however, I am less tall than my brother. So it's the opposite now. The first person is less than the second person. Here, you only have to add the word weniger, which means less. Ich bin weniger groß als mein Bruder. And of course, you can do it the opposite way when you say, for example, I am shorter than my brother. Then it goes just like the first two sentences. You can see this in the last sentence. Instead of saying shorts are less long than trousers, you say shorts are shorter than trousers. In German it would be Shorts sind kürzer als Hosen. From the adjective kurz, you say kürzer. And then you add als. I would recommend, personally, that you learn the adjectives we are going to discuss today. Those are the main adjectives. Some of them are different, some of them are not. So I would say, as a first step in this subject, learn those adjectives, and slowly with time, your adjectives are going to grow and you are going to be able to use them. The first adjective is good and better. For this you say gut und besser. Gut, besser. The opposite, bad, worse, is schlecht, and then simply adding er. Schlechter. Schlecht, schlechter. As you know, the word groß in German could either mean big or tall. So you say groß and größer. Groß, größer. You add er and you change O into O umlaut. However, small or short in German means klein, kleiner. Klein, kleiner. When talking about age, for example, old, older, it's again just like groß. Alt would be älter. You add er and you change a into a umlaut. Alt, älter. Again with the opposite, young, younger. Jung, jünger. Jung, jünger. Fast, faster is schnell, schneller. Schnell, schneller. Slow, slower is also normal. Langsam, langsamer. Langsam, langsamer. This adjective is a bit complicated. High, higher is not that simple. For high, you say hoch. Hoch. But for higher, you say höher. Höher. So as you can see, almost the entire word is different. Hoch, höher. Again, hoch, höher. This one you already know. Short, shorter is kurz, kürzer. Kurz, kürzer. Again with cold, colder. Kalt, kälter. Kalt, kälter. Hot, hotter is heiß and heißer. Heiß, heißer. Laut, louder is laut and lauter. Laut, lauter. Quiet, quieter ruhig, ruhiger, ruhig, ruhiger. Nearer is nahe and näher. Nahe, näher. Try to practice the pronunciation again. Nahe, näher. Far and further is weit, weiter. Weit, weiter. Heavy, heavier is schwer, schwerer. Schwer, schwerer. The opposite, light, lighter, is leicht, leichter. Leicht, leichter. Cheap and cheaper is billig and billiger. Billig and billiger. The opposite, expensive and more expensive, is teuer and teurer. Teuer and teurer. Now, try to translate those sentences. The pen, Stift, is pen, by the way, is bigger than the pencil. Pencil is Bleistift. The city is nearer than the beach. But the sea means Meer, is farther than the airport. Try to do it step by step, and we are going to compare our answers. So let's see. Der Stift ist größer als der Bleistift. The adjective big means groß, and when you say bigger, you say größer. The second sentence. Die Stadt ist näher als der Strand. Near ist nahe and nearer is näher. And then you add als. Aber das Meer ist weiter als der Flughafen. Father is weiter. See, it's not that complicated once you get used to it. So, let's go through the adjectives in the new form one more time. Besser, besser, schlechter, schlechter, größer, größer, kleiner, kleiner, älter, älter, jünger, jünger, schneller, schneller, langsamer, langsamer, höher, höher, kürzer, kürzer, kälter, kälter, heißer, heißer, lauter, lauter, ruhiger, ruhiger, näher, näher, weiter, weiter, schwerer, schwerer, leichter, leichter, billiger, billiger, and finally teurer, teurer. And that was the end of this lesson. We are going to talk about this topic more in the next chapters. Until then, bye bye.